Hi everyone, it's Emilia here. Welcome to a new video. Today I will be creating flowers for you. Super easy to make, super pretty spring flowers. These do not require shaping, no rolling. Actually we just curl them on the iron. That's why they are quick to make and everyone can do them. Even if you start flower making, you will find it easy to make. So to do that, I will be using Lady Design Flower 1 cutting die set, and I'm using this one and this one, those two sizes, okay? So for one flower I will need 3 layers of Foamiran, 2 bigger and 1 smaller, and this will create one flower. What else I will be using? I will be using a sponge. This is the sponge. It's not very high, very soft one. This was in the set with that brush for removing the pieces of die cuts. That's why I like it, because it's not very high and it's really soft. If you don't have anything like that, you could use a kitchen sponge. You may not press so much the flower into it. Okay, and then we will need iron scissors, something to make a hole in the center of your flower, a tool, ball tool, and look for the tool which is slightly smaller than the petal of your flower. You will need some stamens, and I really think that these flowers are so cute because of those yellow stamens. Actually, I used a mixture of stamens in the flower, so I'm going to do that today as well. Slightly differently because I don't have the black stamens anymore, but yes, like I said, so we will need that. I will use a piece of card for inking stamens. I have these plastic like branches and yellow stamens, and I think that will be enough for this flower. Okay, so I will start, actually I will cut it in the second. I will start with inking. I'm just going to add 2 colors, and if you are using the Foamiran, you can color it with inks, oil pastels, soft pastels, and I know that distress crayons as well. So something, you know, you have at home. Any ink will work. Okay, I'm just using this because I like the colors, but actually I use a lot of different kinds of inks and gelatos, which I absolutely love. So I'm just going to add the color first, the lighter one, and I'm adding it on top of each layer. You don't need to do it on both sides here, and I'm only adding the color in the middle of my flowers, and then I will just go with the darker one. I like that combination because then you have like 2 tones. You can see that some places are darker and some lighter. I usually go in the round you know, direction. It's better to add less color than to add too much, but if you do add too much, you can remove it using wet wipes, as long as the ink is still wet, because when it's dry with archival inks will be difficult to remove it because it's waterproof. Now I will need the iron. Mine is set between 2 and 3 dots. I need to turn it off, turn it on. So you will see for your iron, it cannot be very hot, okay? We want flowers to curl slowly on the iron, because like I said, there is not much shaping. It's actually shaping on the iron and then pressing into the sponge. Before I will do that, I want to cut between the petals into the center slightly, not even half centimeter. Okay, first on the top, which is the smallest and one of the big layers. Just little cuts on 2 layers. The bottom layer stay without it. It will help the petals to slightly overlap and create a better shape of our flower. Okay, that's it. So now, if your flower will be curling too fast on the iron, just make the temperature lower. Let me show you. So I'm putting it on the iron and I'm waiting for the petals to round. Okay, that was quick. Then I just press each petal into the foam in the middle of each petal. Okay, and that's the second one. Let me just make it slightly less hot. It's better when it curls slowly, because then you have better control over your foam and, you know, over the way it curl. Okay, that's the second layer. And then the third one. This is super easy flower, like I said. The third layer can be not curled so much, because it should be the biggest layer for our flower. Okay, let me just switch that off, and I will use the hot glue gun to pull my stamens. I have a piece of wire as well. It will help me with putting all stamens through the center of the flower. I will take few yellow ones. Okay, I'm trying to make them equal on one side. Okay, and then I will take a bunch of these plastic ones as well. I will try to push, no, let me just first fold the yellow over the wire. Okay, let me just check if it will be the same length. And then I will just put the blue stamens here as well. So together fold the wire, and yes, it will go through the center. The yellow are slightly longer, but it doesn't matter. I think it will be nice once they will be in the center. So I'm going through the center of my top layer, which is the smallest layer. Let me just bring it a little bit to you. Okay, so if you are using the selection of the stamens, just carefully pull, because it's quite a lot of them. And before I push them any more, I just want to add a dot of a glue here in the center, and then I will pull gently. Okay, so then I know that the glue is near the bottom here and the stamens should stay in place. You can just try to bring the petals slightly closer to the stamens. That's why we did the cuts for the petals, so they can overlap a little bit. So that will be the first layer. I'm just going to add a little bit more glue on that side, and just almost not pushing the glue, just touching the glue gun with the foam. The foam sticks really well. Okay, so that, and then second layer with the cuts. It's supposed to be slightly smaller from the bottom layer. So when you are shaping, like when you are making a lot of flowers, you can then choose from all of them. I like to do few at once. I never do like one flower. I'm adding a glue between the layers, and then I will just push actually the stamens. Be careful because glue can go on the other side, but yeah, and try here not to overlap with the petals. It's not so important between the first and second layer, but it will be important now. So now I want my third layer, the petals, to go in the gaps, okay, between the second one. Again, I'm going through the center. If you want your flowers nice and tidy here on the bottom, you can cut the stamens off now, but I really prefer to go through the third layer and have that wire to, you know, to hold to the flower, because then I can like position the petals better. So I'm just will go around with it. I just want to see where, oh, this will be the best place. So now when I'm happy with the shape of it, I'm just going to add glue between those two layers here. Okay, and while the glue is still wet, you can still slightly move your petals if you need. Look at that. That's it actually. I really like these. These are super easy to make, and they look super cute, right? I'm just going to trim that off, and this will be it for today. I wanted to show you that because I think a lot, I mean, what makes this flower really nice is that there is a selection of the stamens in the middle, and also you know, when they are together they look like all the same because of the way they are shaped. I hope you will like that, and I hope you will make the flowers that way, and obviously you can make them in totally different colors, depend how you want it. So that will be all from me. Thank you very much again for visiting me, for watching my video. Please visit my Facebook page, Emilia Sieradzan Lady E, and also if you will make the flowers, please tag me on social media. I'm always super happy to see your projects. Then I can, if you tag me, I can comment, you know, and it's so rewarding that you are using my tutorials. Yeah, thanks a lot, and have a lovely creative day. Bye.